A Vernon family is mourning the loss of a son tonight. Captain Richard Bailey, a CF-18 fighter pilot from Vernon, crashed during combat training exercises near Cold Lake Alberta yesterday. After a day-long search for the pilot, his family's worst fears were confirmed. Bailey's body was found near the wreckage of his plane last night. Brent Stafford has our story.
Captain Richard Bailey's CF-18 was one of 3 practicing air-to-air combat at high altitudes. Bailey's jet dipped below the clouds and didn't come back up. Then yesterday, the military confirmed its worst fears.
Approximately 9 o'clock this morning, it's about 5 hours ago, we became aware of a possible crash of a CF-18 on the Cold Lake Air Weapons Range. And we confirmed the crash site roughly 1 hour and 20 minutes after that.
But no one knew where pilot Captain Richard Bailey was. His plane had crashed about 80 kilometers from the base across the Saskatchewan border in dense brush and muskeg. Rescuers were flown in by chopper, but they found no evidence of him until last night. Early indications are that Captain Bailey didn't get a chance to eject from the plane. Arnold Axon was Richard's best friend.
He died while he was living his dream. So, if there is any good side to any of this, he enjoyed what he was doing. And he was fully aware of the risks.
Captain Richard Bailey, known by his friends as Beetle Bailey, was 30 years old. Born and raised in Vernon, he was the only son of Irv and Marlene Bailey. Unmarried and dedicated to flying, he joined the armed forces after getting a degree in mechanical engineering from UBC.
He was very energetic, he was very, very sociable, he was a smiley, happy fellow, even when he was under pressure. I don't know how you can define him except that he was a young fellow you were happy to be associated with.
Peterson remembers Bailey as a determined young man who, when he set his mind to do something, would dig in and get the job done.
There's a difference, there are differences in people. Some people, they're very fine and everything else, but they don't say that I want to be around you. But here's a kid you want to do because you want to see him smile, you want to hear him talk.
Captain Bailey had been in the armed forces for 6 years, flying CF-18s for a year.
I can't imagine him associating with other pilots and all those people in his business there that are not going to miss him and miss him tremendously.
Richard's father, Irv Bailey, a retired Vernon RCMP staff sergeant, says that Richard wanted to be a pilot since he was 8 years old. They last saw their son when he flew a CF-18 into Kelowna last month for Father's Day. The family is obviously devastated by the death of their son, but they take some comfort in knowing he died doing exactly what he loved to do. In Vernon, Brent Stafford, CHBC News.
A funeral service will be held for Captain Richard Bailey at 2 p.m. on Monday, July 10th. He will be given a full military funeral with over 90 armed forces personnel flown into Vernon to attend. The service will be held at the Trinity United Church in Vernon.